It's time.
All right. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Okay, the music's a little too loud. We're gonna take it down just a tiny little notch. How's everybody feeling today? Today should be the day. We should be rolling into. Oh, good lord, it's like a monsoon outside. Adler to the clear blue. We should be hitting level 85 today. That is the plan. That is the intention. So, pack available. No, it's not a good deal. Sorry. So, I mean, the way we're doing it is we're going to complete this quest today, which will put us over the top, which we can do right now, but we're going to do all the other dailies first, and then we'll take care of that. So it finally happened. I got knocked out of the crystals. Not sure by whom, but it happened. So it sucks, but it is what it is. I'm not sure going forward what all's going to go down, but this is looking more and more attractive every day. And, I've done what I said I was going to do. Jesus Christ. I mean, that's a lot of gear and shards and stuff, but, like, $40? Those are some horrible bundles. I don't know. I'm having a pretty big debate with myself about new player experience, or about getting the hyperdrive bundle for new player experience. Like, this was about to see, like, okay, let's see what it takes to get to level 85 now, and it's much better. But it's like, where do we go from here? And the simple fact of the matter is, being competitive in this game, at least getting competitive quickly, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. I mean, it either takes a lot of time or you have to spend money from time to time. And now, granted, when I hit 85, a whole new world will open up, because I will have Grand Arena available to me, which will be a guaranteed crystal income every single day. It was highly important to me that I hit 85 by the time I'm ending this stream, and then make sure I can join the next cycle of Grand Arena. I've got 3 hours till we're locked out. So that's kind of where I'm at. I am also sorry. I was just lost in thought there for a second. Also thinking about doing one of these streamathons after my vacation this week and after my mom heads back to the West Coast. I'm thinking about doing some, like streaming X amount of games for, however many hours sort of thing. Just to, try to get the follower total higher. I'm looking at doing Star Wars Bounty Hunters. There's a remaster coming for the console. I already pre-ordered it for the Xbox. I never played it originally, so I'm kind of excited to tackle this this re-release. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So that's on the agenda. Thank you, Will. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I'm thinking, and then I keep getting conflicting reports and opinions about Outlaws. Some people are saying it's good and it's going to be good, and some people are saying it's garbage. The only footage I've spent any time watching and paying attention to the game did not look great. That's just my opinion. The game did not look great. I really hope to be proven wrong. I always want Star Wars games to succeed. So they keep making them, and I'm sure financially the game will probably do okay, even in spite of of Ubisoft having some pretty bad press right now because of their new Assassin's Creed game. But I don't know. It's a very tricky and complex situation we find ourselves in with a lot of things, but I was really looking forward to playing that. Open world, Star Wars. I mean, my God, the possibilities are endless. But yeah, I watched the gameplay, and maybe they just picked the worst possible thing to show, to be like, hey, yeah, we know this is the low point of the game. Okay, if that's what they did, then that's what they did, and that's fine. But it's games are becoming more and more expensive. That's just the fact of the matter, is video games are becoming crazy expensive. Especially, if you get the super ultimate awesome deluxe edition, it costs, it costs anywhere from like $90 to $120 depending on the studio. It's a lot of money to fork out for a video game. Now it's not like I just want a return on that investment. You get what I'm saying? Like if I'm gonna drop $120 on a game, it better be worth it. So that's kind of where I'm at. I need the juice to be worth the squeeze, I think the saying is. But we'll see. I'm trying to keep a very open mind with all of it and with everything. Yeah, I want to do one of these streaming marathons. I see people doing them from time to time. And maybe it'll be a thing where it's like I start with Bounty Hunters, play till I beat it, and then move on to something else. I don't really know. But possibly, depending on release dates and everything like that, maybe I can incorporate it into like the Jar Jar unlock event. Not real sure. This will be my first time tackling such a thing, so I'll need to look at it carefully. This guy's got a Commander Luke already. Look at this guy. Good Lord. It is legit monsoon season outside right now. Wow. So yeah, it's been kind of a drought here, and now we're finally getting a storm. Ah, that bonus attack got me. Yeah, it sucks. Oh well, we didn't need to win anyways. Damn. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Hail Mary for the win. There it is. Okay. So as I stated before, we are 100% going to be hitting 85 today. We just need to complete one of 2 quests. And, ooh. Oh, good. We'll definitely be able to cruise into 3 stars on this. No, hit him, not the stupid droids. All right. Thank you. Hey, 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 Stopper. How's it going, brother? I'm rich. Oh, that sucks. What gear level are you gunning for? There she is. I just don't quite know what to make of what they've done with Quicksilver. When he came out, they were like, "Oh, he's going to be on sale in the store, but only for a limited time, blah blah blah. He's going to be a game-changing character." And I mean, he's good. He's very, very good, but he's just not as solid consistently as I would like to see. I just wish he were just a little bit better. Yeah, I am still in training material hell. Can't get them, and when I do finally get them, they just all go away. And now I have to worry, or now we have to worry about tier 3 ISO shit. Like they just keep escalating and escalating and escalating and escalating. It's like give me 5 seconds, please. All right, hopefully we'll get him to 6 stars before too long. Yeah, just like give me a minute to breathe, would you please, you stupid game? And now this whole, like, we've got this whole Ares event. Which I'm not even going to pretend to understand all of it. Oh, I think it's... okay, put it to you like this. One of my guild members today hopped into guild chat and said, well, my opponent has a 7-star or 7 red star Gear 19 Captain Britain. Do you know how much money a 7 red star Captain Britain costs? And it's safe to assume that that guy is not the only one. So as long as that game is bringing in money and there are people who are willing to whale thousands of dollars to get the newest characters, day one, game ain't going nowhere. Game ain't going anywhere. Oh, the day just okay, I got to get used to this. Their day resets at 2:30 in the afternoon in this new guild. Okay. Did you get hooked up with some stuff?
No, but it was a gorgeous store.
Okay.
Really cool to see everything. Mom would buy me the $12,000 Amazon.
Well, what the hell is my mom's problem? My mom's on her way out here. I mean, that's certainly a valid opinion. I'm never gonna say that if you're enjoying it more, than Galaxy Heroes, then I mean that's awesome. I have just kind of mixed feelings with Strike Force right now. I wish they'd release a PC client because I would like to be able to play it the way I'm experiencing this. And I would like their events and their characters to not be so heavily monetized. You know, I would love to be able to gear 19 characters, but to gear 19 one character so I can go after Mephisto, I would have to buy their uniques, and a 20 pack of the uniques for one character, which will literally gear 19 one character, is $100 for one character. And you're going to need, I haven't looked at the Mephisto event, but you're going to need multiple teams all at gear 19. So you got to figure you're going to need a minimum of 20 characters minimum at $100 a piece to get them to the gear level they need to be at. That's a lot. That's a lot. So I do enjoy the crap out of the game. It's a blast. The animations and everything that go with it are just completely top notch. Like the character models, the pixels, the graphics, amazing. I love them. I love the storylines. They actually put like, hey, we're introducing this character. There's a mission to play through for them. There's actually a storyline involved. Yeah, the Starlock thing is huge. You're definitely able to make characters more useful faster in Marvel Strike Force. But you said the magic thing, if you have the mats. We all know that there's a massive gold crunch in Marvel Strike Force. Massive credit crunch, gold crunch, whatever you want to call it. The currency you need to fuel all the changes and growth in your characters. It's a massive crunch in training materials. There's a massive crunch in the, ultimate ability unlock stuff, whatever the orange globe things are called, There's a lot of that sort of crunch going on. So yeah, you can take a character's gear level up as high as you want, but and it's awesome. It's very true, but to take a character from level 1 to level 95 is tens of millions of credits and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of ability training materials. Here I unlock a character, I can take them to whatever level. Well, this account can't, but on my main account, sure. I play Strike Force at a higher level than you. Like, believe me, I get it. It's got its pros, but I think its cons are very, very glaring simultaneously. Like, they've got a lot of good ideas. They have a sandbox mode. They've got a lot of great stuff. Sure. Sure, but that's how they pay for the game. That's how Galaxy Heroes stays afloat, in kind of the same way as Marvel Strike Force. And it's cheaper and faster to get a character 7-starred in this. And then it's easier to get them to a higher gear level. Like, there's trade-offs for both. If they took all the best things from both games and put them together into one game, it'd be the greatest game ever. But they all have these things going for them and going against them. No sandbox mode. It's fine. I play Strike Force twice a day. I do my dailies and I go in and do war, I do raids, I do whatever, at another time. Just kind of depends on when I get to sit down. And there's some truth to that. And Omicrons, there's definitely an Omicron crunch, but Zetas are fairly easy to come by. You know, you can, there are characters that function fairly well even at low stars if you can put the Zetas and stuff on them and gear them up to 11. I mean, there has to be, I mean, I guess there doesn't have to be, but there, in Marvel Strike Force, the barrier is the gear, the training materials, the credits. Those are the barriers. And you know, those barriers aren't as extreme over here. Whereas, you know, you can't go to Gear 12 without being 7 stars. I don't agree with it. A lot of people don't agree with it. But it's not crippling, you know, when you're farming a character, more or less. It gives you something to farm. You have to have something to farm. I don't know. They're similar games. It's very, very fair to make the comparisons between the two, because it's hilarious. Because it's almost like they talk to each other and they're like, "This is what we're gonna do really well, and then we're gonna do this poorly. Now you guys take what we do poorly and do it really well, but then take what we do really well and do it poorly." Like it's almost like they held a mirror up to each other. Hux, Rex, there's been quite a few characters that even at low stars have performed well. But no, it's not as common. It's not as common. But in their game it kind of has to be that way. You know, they kind of have to have characters function at low stars because the majority of players aren't spending the thousands of dollars to get a fully functioning 7-star character in a timely fashion. And because of the way they do power creep, their power creep is very, very extreme in Strike Force. Yeah, I mean, I wish they would let you G12 characters at any star level. I mean, we're more or less any new character day one you're unlocking at 3 stars for free, which is another difference. Marvel Strike Force day one you are not unlocking a new character at 3 stars for free. In this, you are unlocking it 3 stars for free, and then beyond that, you're going to pay. You know, whether it's crystals or cash or whatever, you're going to pay to get them up higher. I do wish Galaxy Heroes would let you go G12 regardless of star level. So we'll just say it 3 stars because 3 stars is, you know, everybody's going to get every character at 3 stars. Well, sure. Hey, Akina, how you doing? Well, sure. But you just said the words, got really lucky. The vast majority of players aren't going to get really lucky. The vast majority of players are going to have it take forever. Like, I just now, the other day, unlocked Hank. And he's been in the game for how long? He's been in the game for a while. And I just now unlocked him. You know, it's a trade-off. You know, it's definitely a weakness in my opinion, for Marvel Strike Force. You're not unlocking a character day one without forking out money. Whether it's $50. Now, if you fork out the $50, you've unlocked him, and that's fine. But you're not unlocking him for free. Whereas Galaxy Heroes, you get it for free, but it costs more, potentially costs more, to get the character to a higher star level quicker. You could get also really lucky in Galaxy Heroes, and on your first pull get 330, and then you're done. It is very, very possible. It's very rare, but it's very possible. But you do, no matter what, you will have that character for free. And you don't have to worry about FOMO. You're not going to miss out. You know that the event is there for a while. You can get the unlock. I honestly don't. I honestly don't really pay much attention to what's happening in the orbs, Sopper. Most of the time, by the time something hits an orb, you know, between battle passes and all that other stuff, I might already have them at 7 stars. You know, it's just not a huge thing in my mind. I did. Who was it? So like, what's his name? Starbrand and Leader and Cosmic Ghost Rider, characters like those that have started popping up in the orbs. Them I did 7-star that way, through orbs and through like whoever's in the Crucible shops or whatever like that. But yeah, I generally don't get anything awesome out of any of those orbs, so I just hit the sim, and then, you know, it's usually 9 times out of 10 most of it's going to get me the Ultimus orb material, whatever that stuff's called. Oh, nice. I just wish Leader was a better character. A good light side team starting out, Phoenix. So Hera, Rex, Chopper, Kanan, Ezra. They get you access to a couple different events. Like, you need Phoenix to unlock Grand Admiral Thrawn anyways, but then, you know, like, I think for going to unlock Emperor Palpatine, they'll also work. So yeah, Phoenix. Go for Phoenix. And then Phoenix, you'll kind of evolve into like the CLS, Han Solo, Chewbacca squad. But yeah, Phoenix. Phoenix is the way to go starting out, for sure. You want a giveaway earlier for some kind of token thing? Sweet. Let us know how that works out. I'm curious what kind of token thing that is. Okay, so this is the conclusion of the dailies. Because I am pretty sure here in a second we'll get enough crystals. Okay, we should have enough crystals now. Oh, wait, hang on. To refresh. And refresh. Completed. Quest completed. Player level up. Level 85. That's awesome. That's awesome, Akina. Let us know what it is. I'm very, very curious because I haven't heard about any promotions, but there it is. Level 85, folks. So I've been casually playing this, and I literally mean casually. If you compare the amount of time I've spent on this compared to the amount of time I've spent on just looking at the PC client tracks how many hours you've played a game. I am already well over 450 hours on my main account, and this one I'm not even like 70 or 80, something like that. Oh, sweet. Well, good job, Akina. That's awesome. And we're at level 85. Congratulations, you've reached the maximum player level. That's amazing. And we got some shards, we got some gauntlet shards, we got some money, some gear. That's utterly just kind of blows my... Okay, where is this taking me to? Grand Arena. Carbonite 5 daily rewards. 55 shards. Well, let's get signed up, shall we? Edit defense. I know how this one. You have to put a team down and one fleet down in each zone. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, Keen, I should have you added. Okay. Signed up for Grand Arena. So look at that. So, you know, the benefit, I will start earning guaranteed 55 crystals a day from this. And then, you know, when I actually compete in the event. That's amazing. Okay, so what do we got going on here? Shipments update. We can now purchase gear 12. Blah 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 blee blee blee. Delete. Cool. Delete. Delete. Okay. Wow. So yeah, 85. Very, very quick. I'm not going to go so far as to say painless, but very, very, very quick. And now we have more quests unlocked. Okay, for gear. Okay, so win some mod battles, get some mod materials. Okay. Okay. Win 3 battles on offense. Okay. Okay. Yeah, hang on. We can take care of that right now. We can take care of that for sure. No problem. So it doesn't look like there's any. It looks like it's all the same stuff, you know. For there you are, Arkina Fox, right there. Last active 17 seconds ago. Inventory. Okay, we will filter. Hey, I'm one of the hopeless addicts, so everybody is welcome here for sure. For sure. This is an account I started just over a month ago to see their advertised changes to the definitely make GBA 13 first and then Spy after that. Because Spy's, you know, and then from there it doesn't really matter. But yeah, GBA and Spy for sure, and then probably Poggle. Yeah, go with the named guys first. But yeah, this is an account. I have a main account that's like 11.6 million, all the GLs, blah 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 blah. This is the account I started to test the changes that CG made to the new player experience and kind of review it and rate it and give advice to new players as they're coming up. Yeah. Okay. So you wanted. Look at my units. What should the teams look like for light and dark? Okay. So you've got Hera, you've got Ezra, you've got Kanan, you've got Zeb. And you've got Chopper. So you have Phoenix. You have a Phoenix team. You don't have Captain Rex, but that's fine. You can work on him. He's a very easy unlock. You just go find his node and favorite it. But yeah, run Hera lead. And then the rest of the Phoenix team. And then for Dark Side, for Dark Side, I would run right now. Do Vader, Trooper, Gideon, Scout Trooper, and then Stormtrooper. I would drop Gar Saxon. He's not a bad character, but and he does function in the Empire just fine. But you won't have a tank, and Stormtrooper's a tank. So I would drop Gar for Stormtrooper and do Vader Dark Trooper, Moff Gideon, Scout Trooper, Stormtrooper plus Imperial Trooper, Imperial Trooper, Imperial Trooper. When he does his mass swarm thing, these 3 will assist. So that'll be a nice. Yeah, definitely. You want a tank. You want a tank. And, well, you've got Royal Guard too, but Stormtrooper's higher. And like I said, he's got this move, control the situation, call all Imperial Troopers to assist. So if you run the team, He's an Imperial Trooper. She's an Imperial Trooper. He's an Imperial Trooper. So you'll get 3 units assisting. Yeah, you'll get 3 units assisting whenever you use his control the situation, and you'll probably nuke out whatever you're targeting. So I would definitely go that route. There's nothing wrong with Tarkin. He's a fine character. Same with Gar. It's just, you want a tank, and you might as well get the extra synergy of having all these Imperial troopers going ham whenever you have Moff Gideon use his control the situation. That's going to be 4 attacks, plus, you know, if he's at full stacks, it'll actually be more like 7 or 8 attacks. So, yeah, that's the team I would run for Darkseid. Until you get Palpatine unlocked, and then you'll replace Palpatine as lead. You'll kick Vader down, and then at that point, you probably would get rid of Scout Trooper. It's kind of a toss-up. Yeah, of course, my friend. Of course, of course, of course. We can take a peek at you right now. Hey, Hippo! Hippo, you just missed it, man. We just hit level 85 just a couple minutes ago. The Senate Mandalore, yeah, you're very far. You're in Kyber 1? Yeah, you're very far along, my friend. You're very far along. I mean, what do you want me to look at? You've got everything. I mean, is this just a flex? Yeah, you've got all the toys. You've got all the toys. Yeah, your account's bigger than my main. Yeah. Yeah. You got all the things. I mean, it's fine. It's totally fine. I like looking at accounts. I mean, other than you have Jar Jar, my account looks pretty much identical. So, Galactic Upgrade Kit 2. Oh my god. Where did it go? Tell me about this Galactic Upgrade Kit Part 2. I don't see it. False advertising, CG, false advertising. So yeah, level 85. It's a lot faster now. It's much faster with the new setup they've got going. That said, the credit crunch is still very real. The fleet currency crunch is very real. So you'll get to 85. You definitely have more teams, but they still need to address that core issue of, like, these are the things that make, so like I could get this probably to 100 shards very easily, like right now. You know, in a couple of rolls of doing however many, you know, he can get to 100. But can I make him 7 stars? Do I have the currency? The answer is no. So now I have a 7-star capable TIE fighter, but can't promote it. Because the currency is not available to me. Because, okay, I can spend literally every single drop I have, but then I can't enhance it. So they need to address that by either lowering cost or raising the income. It's one of the two. If they made that change, it would definitely help out a lot. It would go a very long way. But they do give you, I mean, if you paid attention to what you were getting completing these quests coming up, like the stuff, the teams and the ships and everything else that they give you is just massive. Oh, well, you should be farming for mods, Hippo. Like, I mean, really, even on my main account where I have like 450 million credits and, you know, like 150 million of this, I will rarely ever buy a mod. Like, I might buy this just because it's a speed health, speed prime. I might buy that just because. But it better be sitting, any one of these better say 5 on the speed and have a good primary before I even remotely would consider it. Oh, true enough. I don't know what my mod score is on my main. I would have to look. It's not amazing, but I mean, I would say I would probably say I consider my main account an average account. It's got all the things like everybody else. It's got good mods, it's got bad mods, it's got stuff that needs improving, you know? That's just kind of how I consider that, but so we've got a territory war going on over here. Yeah, I'm going to have to wait for the back walls. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. The mods from this store, like I said, if it's a speed with a health primary, these are very commonly needed for a lot of characters. So I would buy this on my main account if I saw it, just to have it. Yeah, I mean, it sucks that it's a gray, but it is what it is. But any of these other things, they have got to have a 5 speed and a good primary before I even remotely consider it. Like, that's just the way it is for me. Oh, hang on a second. Can we? I'm not ready for conquest, but that's cute. Thanks for asking. Oh, it'll be available the next time I start Galactic War. I can sim this. I was hoping I'd be able to jump to 85 and then sim the rest of it, but I'm still having this debate with myself. I'm in this guild now, thanks to our buddy Kenobi. And I want to be able to contribute. And I am currently not really in a spot where I can contribute because I don't have the teams. I don't have any teams for much of anything. Yeah, it's got to be a 5 speed to purchase. Yeah, crit damage triangles are they're very needed as well. Who did we lose? We lost Palp. Well, I'd still like to try to finish this. Let's see. Before I switch over to the good old Phoenix dodged. I mean, just out of nowhere dodged. Hey, Vias. Nice job, man. 10 points. Dude, I haven't even looked at mine. Like, I know I need to improve my mods. That's the thing, is my mods are always going to be a work in progress. And knowing what the score is doesn't change that. So... So, yeah, so he's you know, kind of bloated his GP, I guess, a little bit. If you have mods on every character, even ones that never get used, yeah, it's going to bump up your GP, which in some circumstances you kind of want. But in most, you don't. It is very useful to hit that 4 million benchmark. Conquest is kind of a big deal. Oh, sweet. You'll have him in no time. You'll have Rex in no time. So, yeah. If they fix the credit crunch at the lower level, I think I would almost call this kind of a... I don't want to use the word perfect as hyperbole, but they did do an outstanding job in making the leveling process better and more fair and more fun. It did... when I started playing on my main account way back in the day, it felt like work. This didn't feel like work so much, and maybe streaming helped. Maybe streaming it helped it, and having you guys to talk to and talk with and talk everything through helped the situation. I don't know, but this did not feel like a chore. It didn't feel like it was taking me a whole lot of effort. And now, you know, I'm at 85, and this is the game is still only beginning. It's not even remotely... What is with the freaking dodging? I feel like in an update, they like overtuned the dodging on accident and just haven't caught on to it. Drop Zeb. If I'm remembering your roster right, you had Hera, you had Ezra, you had Kanan, you had Zeb, and you had Chopper. Drop Zeb. See, that would, honest to God, that would be my biggest knock on the new player experience, is they've done nothing to address the credit crunch. And the credit crunch needs addressed, at least at the lower levels, because... I mean, even Arnold pointed this out on a video the other day. He goes, you know, when you're starting out, the credit crunch is real, but because it looks like the credit cap is going to go up. So, like, I'm sitting on 450 million on my main account. And he suspects it's going to go up because they want people to start storing credits, because he thinks maybe level 90 is going to be released at some point here soon. But he said in that video, he goes, lower levels, starting the game out, credit crunch is real, but eventually you get to a point where it doesn't matter. That needs to be, that gap needs to be narrowed. Needs to be narrowed just a little bit. You know, you get 25%, give or take, a third maybe, actually. You get a third of the fleet credits as you do normal credits. They either need to make stuff cheaper or increase the amounts you're getting at these lower levels, because it's absolutely kind of crippling when you've got all these characters you want to do stuff with. You've got ships you want to do stuff with, and you can't because you don't have any currency to do it. And grinding currency, you don't really grind currency in the game. Unless you drop a shit ton of energy on a node, you're not going to get much in the way of credits. And even then, you're not going to get anything in the way of credits. Not real credits. I'm going to take some million to take a character to the 7th star. So yeah, dodged. Unbelievable. Culling Blade got dodged. The cap is 2.4 billion. Well, I mean, that might be the case, but the guy has to make videos about something. So, I mean, maybe that's literally the whole thing was, make a video, get views. That's what he does. He needs people to watch his videos. He's got to have something to say. I didn't realize the cap was 2.4 billion. That's insane. Like, I'm at 450 million, and I've had people be like, "How do you have so much money?" When they've seen it. So, like, I have no idea what the cap was. I mean, I'm frankly shocked to learn that there's anybody with 1 billion credits saved. All right. And look at that. Earn 100 million credits. Fantastic. All right. So yeah, now the big question is, where do you go from here, right? Well, so once you've hit 85, the game is really just beginning. Like you saw, Grand Arena opened up, Conquest opened up. There's a lot of new activities that are now available that just, quite frankly, weren't available to me prior. God, I hate having to farm for freaking bigs. Such a waste. But I will farm for Kyle. Nice. We got 4. That's good news. Yeah, I think I need to start looking at kind of planning. Yeah, planning for going for like Beskar Mando and CLS and probably the Revens. I mean, to be honest with you. Probably need to start looking at the Revens so I can start looking at the Maliks. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of where we're at. Yeah, I want to get him his next star for this event. Makes it very, very easy. And then yeah, I need to start working on the Jedi. Like there's just all kinds of products. All kinds of projects. R2 is unlocked, but yeah, I need to bring the rest of the Empire up a little bit more. So yeah, you've got all this to contend with. I mean, this right here, this is kind of the direction I'm heading. This is where I want to be, but need these ships to make it happen. Yeah, right here is where I want to be. Need the ships. Need the ships. Can't get the ships because they're not farmable. So you got to buy them from here with this or from Fleet Arena, you know, whatever. Yeah, he's on Cassian's. I need to buy him. Gear 6. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And yeah, this should be, I think, the last. This should be the last of these, I think. I'm not 100% sure because I've gone through Rebels, I've gone through Empire, First Order, and now I'm on Resistance. I think this is the last of them, but I'm not 100% sure. Why are you debating about getting back into WoW? What's happening in WoW that makes it so that's making it so appealing? Because it would take them paying me to get back into WoW. Oh, what's happening in the new expansion? Yeah. Yeah, WoW is one of those games. It's a great game. I mean, I have nothing but fond memories about it. And then it went from feeling like a game to feeling like a job. And with everything else I had going on in my life at that time, I didn't need another job. I needed an escape from reality. You know, my dad was sick and, you know, on his way to passing away when I walked away from WoW because everything else, with everything that was going on, it was just too much, you know, and I just didn't need to. Well, you need to be here at this time and this time and, you know, and this time and be set up. And it's just like, guys, well, you're our tank because nobody else wants to tank. Well, find another fucking tank. It's not my problem. I mean, and that was back in Cataclysm. Like we had gone hardcore. Like we'd gotten Lich King killed. The current battle has expired. Okay. Well, it didn't pop up a new one, so we must be golden. I don't know anything about Path of Exile at all. I mean, not like I know of it. I know about it, but I don't know how it plays. I don't know if it's fun. I don't know any of that stuff. Do we get to borrow? We do get to borrow Troublemakers. We'll borrow my buddies. Yeah, anytime you want to get involved, Ray. Oh. New World, yeah, and that's another game I'm going to have to look into because that one I legitimately know nothing about. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. I don't. I mean, truth be told, if I were to get back into playing an MMO again, it would probably be the Old Republic. I would probably dip my toe back in there to see how it's feeling and what's going on, but it's just such a huge time commitment. Now, you know, I've got a wife, I've got a kid, obviously, you know, special needs little boy, and you know, there's a lot. I need to be able to walk away when I need to walk away. And it sucks when I have to walk away on stream, which I do on occasion. Have to get up and basically be like, hey, you know, my family needs me. I got to end the stream. That's just how it is. But you can't, if you're in the middle of a raid and you need to walk away, how do you walk away? You tell you, hey, sorry guys, your tank is leaving for an unknown amount of time. Good luck. You know, you don't get to stay in guilds that do stuff when that's your life. And you know, it's an argument I've made. I kind of wanted to do a video, kind of aimed at Bungie, because Bungie, you know, Destiny 2 is kind of a, well, it's been a shit show for a while, but it's kind of a giant shit show right now. But like the campaign for the Final Shape was amazing. I loved every second of it, and I had a good time for a couple weeks after. But now it's just like, this shit sucks. It's dull. It's just dull. It's the same arena activities over and over again, and you know, all my friends that used to play, they've all moved on, and you can't do everything solo. And that's my problem, is when Bungie said, well, guess what? Just, you're going to have to get used to the fact that you pay for the whole game, but if you don't have people to play with, you're not going to be able to do everything. But we've got finders in the game that'll help you find people. Well, the last time I used the finders in Destiny 2, I need to guess on Sam's age. It was a while ago. He was maybe 4 or 5. So autistic kids, not all of them, but some of them, when they are overstimulated, they make noise. They express themselves vocally. It's called stimming. Well, I'm playing video games in my living room. My family's in my living room. My little boy is stimming. I was in a finder. You know, I signed up to, hey, I want to do this activity, waiting for a group to pick me up. Sammy started stimming in the middle of the raid, and I got kicked out because it was annoying people. So I don't even bother anymore because people are assholes. People are assholes. So my response to Bungie would be like, you're going to tell me that I need to find people to do stuff with, and then when I use your method to find people to do stuff with, that's the shit that happens to me. And you want to get arrogant with me and tell me that I need to find people to experience a game that I paid for? Fuck you. Pardon my language, but fuck you. You know? Is there another way to put that other than fuck you? That I have a special needs son and I get removed from a group because my special needs son is being special needs. Fuck you. So, but I figured I played Destiny 1. I was in the betas and all the tests and all that other shit. So I played from the beginning. No, it's not even strangers online. It's just people in general. Most people can't look beyond themselves. And if something is inconvenient or bothering them, it's to be attacked. This is not everybody and not everything. This is obviously a big generalized brush I'm painting with, but you know, for a company like Bungie that is, you know, they're in Seattle. Well, they're in Bellevue. I used to work right near their tower, right where their office is. I used to work right there. It's a very liberal city. They, you know, acceptance, all this other stuff. But then they go the route that they go in their game where they're like, oh no, you know, we're going to make it to where if you're a solo player, you can't experience everything. If you're a solo player, you don't get to do everything. We're not including you. Kenobi, hey buddy. Good to see ya. Yeah, people are just people. And it's fine. And it's fine. I don't hate on anybody. I'm not upset with anybody. It's just, you know, like, as much as we try to spread awareness and acceptance and understanding, it just never seems to get through. It just never gets through to certain people. And like, you know, legitimately game developers need to stop and think about, hey, look, like, not everybody has the same circumstances, and maybe circumstances need to be planned for. And, you know, I don't know. There's ways around everything. There's ways around all of it. But yeah, that was a very disheartening experience for me. So I just, I went back to experience the story with Destiny 2, finish up the light and the dark, and then God knows what they're going to do from here going forward. But it's just, I don't know, this is probably time to say, might just be time to move on. I don't know. Yeah, I know people are nuts. And see, I'm used to profanities and slurs, man, because I, you know, played Xbox 360. You should have heard OG Call of Duty Modern Warfare rooms back then. It was insane. It was insane. And it was stuff that's been said by people who are now parents and lawyers and doctors and scientists and God knows what else. Stuff that would just get you exiled from society. It was the Wild West back then, in the worst and the best ways, because occasionally sometimes that shit would just get hilarious. Not the racial, you know, bigotry crap like that, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you would get a funny person, you know, and the fact that they were able to cuss as much as they wanted without consequence was great. But yeah, the other stuff had to go. Like, a group of guys I used to play with, you know, a couple of the main people were African American. I'm still in contact with them, like I'm still friends with them. We just slapped the shit out of this team, and one of their team members asked to join our party chat to come and talk to us. So we let him in, and he was you know, he was cool for, I'm going to say grand total of 7 seconds before he started dropping N-bombs on everybody. Big skill trees. I'm a simple man. Give me decent gameplay with big skill trees. So yeah. Yeah, a little bit of profanity doesn't bother me, obviously. I use plenty of it myself, but Yeah, we've seen, seen quite a bit of stuff. Seen quite a bit of stuff in my day, but oh shoot, okay, that's not good. I'll have to get that cleaned up. So yeah, that is level 85, folks. We made it, and can't really do much else today. And we've got territory war going on the main account, which it's a pretty contentious fight, so I'm not going to be allowed to show it, at least not till we get to the back walls. But because we're experimenting with new counters, so we just don't. My guild leader doesn't want that on stream, so I can't switch over for that, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm gonna do some thinking. I am going to do some thinking about, now that I'm 85, because that was the point, is to get to 85 without spending money. I'm going to do some thinking about this, because I do want to be competitive, and I do want to help this new guild out. So, oh yeah, I did that the other day on my main account too. No. I'm over halfway there though, but no, I'm at 85 player level. You clown. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna think about this, just because I'm in this guild and I want to contribute. So that kind of paints me into a little bit of a corner. Even though I've got some of these guys at 7 stars already, so I hope it would turn into shard shop currency or whatever. But it would definitely open up some doors. So yeah, I've got to sit and think about it. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, but also if I do, like, I get access to the Chimera event right away. Like, I could go for the 5-star Chimera unlock like that. I could go for CLS. I can go for Yoda and like I could do a lot off the bat. I could get crystals every day, pretty much guaranteed from Fleet Arena. There's a lot. There's a lot, but I wanted to get to 85 without spending the money, plus 2,000 crystals. I mean, that's $20 value right there. I wanted to get to 85 without spending money, and I've done that. And it was great. It was fun. Wonderful experience, blah, blah, etc. Platitude. But now I need to look, legitimately need to look about the future of this account, what's going to be best for it. And I do want to contribute to the Bantha Knights. Yes, I'm pretty sure they added. Pretty sure when they overhauled the experience, they added Y-Wing and TIE Bomber to it, and yeah, and then added C-Rex, and was there another? Yeah, TIE Bomber is huge. TIE Bomber is massive. Did they add something else that I'm missing? Yeah, C-Rex is definitely new to it. They tapped him in here. That he might be the only new addition, because I don't see. Oh wait, there's Gideon. I think they added Gideon and Dark Trooper also. I'm trying to think if I'm. He's new to it too. SLKR. He wasn't in it before. And I don't know about Death Trooper or Shore Trooper. Bastel I know was there in the original one. Yeah, I think these two, C-Rex and Crew, for sure. Well, I just finally got to join them the other day. It's going good, and that's why I'm debating with the debating about this hyperdrive bundle. so I can contribute more, because I'm not really in a place where I can contribute a whole lot yet. So in order to get to that place, this would be the best investment I could make for that. But again, I need to think about it, because of, the intent that I came in here with has been met. I wanted to get to level 85 without buying the hyperdrive bundle and just playing naturally to see what it was like. And and I've done that, but now I want to help this guild out, so I need to consider it from all angles. But yeah, TBK is going great. They're fantastic. They're like, we hit it off on a pretty good note, and it's been great ever since. So yeah, that is everything for today. We will be back on Thursday morning. Well, I'll play tomorrow for sure. Like, I'll be on streaming tomorrow. That's not an issue. But GAC will be back Thursday morning. We'll do our normal streams for that sort of stuff, and then we'll just kind of go from there. It's a little sad that this account got to 85 so quick, because this was kind of a main source of entertainment. We got to come on here and we got to see the quests and do all this other stuff and see all the new stuff together. But we now got 2 grand arenas to stream, so that's a definite plus. And we got Jar Jar event coming out soon. We got all sorts of stuff, but I'm also going to start incorporating like Xbox streams into my daily life as well, with some of these new games that are coming out. So we'll have to adapt. But yeah, that is it for today. I will be back at some point tomorrow, probably around the same time, 2 in the afternoon. I might try experimenting with some different times. I don't know. We'll see. And adding in different times, new games, stuff like that. Yeah, but GAC Thursday. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're very correct. So like, obviously need to worry about teams for offense. I can add a squad for defense, but it's just like, okay, what am I looking at here? Because I only got so much. I don't really have a whole lot. I'm not really what I would consider GAC ready. So, like, let's see. Let's filter by bounty hunters. Let's do bounty hunters. Okay, so we can do... Oh, it's 3v3. Haha. Ha 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 ha. Carl hates CG 2024 is followed. Yes, yet another reason to buy Hyperdrive bundle. Absolutely another reason. So put a bounty hunter team there. Cool. I'm probably going to put home 1 down for defense. Filter by rebels, blah, blah, blah. And then we'll do all. We could do these 2 as reinforcements. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, there's just no teams. I just don't have any teams. I can do, what can I do here? Jedi. Could do a Jedi team with, is Anakin going to be better? 16, 10%. What's Mace's leadership? Take a seat. 10% max health and offense. That might be better. Oh, we don't need another tank. Old Ben. And then for back here, Um, there we go. That is a solid defense. Yeah, but I'm in Carbonite 5. The those daily rewards though, those are juicy AF. It's these rewards that are going to make a difference. These weekly event rewards are going to make a huge difference. The Zetas especially. And what does it look like in Carbonite 4? This is where you like the lower tiers kind of get screwed over. Because you look at Kyber, like the event end, or I mean, even look at Bronzium, 670 compared to 290. Like, these need to come up a little bit for the bottom. At least for this. Like, this should be like 400 bare minimum. Especially if you're giving away 750 for taking first place in Carbonite, you know? Come on. Yep. All right, well. It is outrageous. That is outrageously low. Because that's the people that need the crystals the most, right? Are the people down here at the bottom? This is how they drive it. This is how they drive, like, ooh, buy this, buy that to make yourself better, to earn these better rewards. It's how it's fueled. That is how the system is fueled. It really is. I mean, you know, say what you will, you know, the game needs money to survive. So, you know, and I guess if this were more crystals, you know, and you just signed up and you just lost and you just sat there and accumulated 400 crystals every 3 weeks, you know, plus that, and plus this or whatever, it could be a lot of crystals that you end up getting for doing nothing. So I get you want to reward the participation and the striving and the higher and everything, but that just seems, the bottom end seems a little too low. But, yeah, I don't know. I've got a little over an hour until the join phase is completed, so yeah. So here in a week, when this whole thing is over and done with, on my main account, I will bare minimum on my main account. It's going to depend on where I land. I'll bare minimum get, you know, like, I'm almost back into Kyber 1, so I'll bare minimum get 2050. But, you know, best case scenario, I'll get, you know, like 2220 or 2135 or whatever, you know, depending on where I land. But yeah, bare minimum 2050 plus, you know, I get 240 a day and 825 when I win around right now. It's crazy. It's a lot of crystals, but it does make you strive to compete, which is going to make you spend money. You know, I can't fault the formula. The game needs money to survive, people. That's just the bottom line. But, so yeah, Thursday we also have Death Trooper Peridia coming out. So we got a kit reveal for that yesterday. Looks like a very, very interesting unit. Gonna be very curious to see how it performs in practice compared to how it's kind of advertised on paper. It's got like an insta-kill ability. So yeah, it should be cool. It should be cool. It should be cool. But yeah. Oh, excuse me, folks. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get going for the day and hop onto my main account and start hitting some territory battle stuff, or territory war stuff, excuse me. Because we need to get through these walls. So I'm going to go take care of that and take care of some other stuff. But we'll be back tomorrow for more streaming. You know, tomorrow, maybe I'll time my stream to when this kicks off for the combat tomorrow. I'll just do a live stream on the first GAC for this account. And who knows, there might be a hyperdrive bundle purchased by then. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do this first one free. That's what I'm going to finish 3v3 for free. I'm not going to spend money until 3v3 is done. Although that hurts the guild. Ugh. See, I'm in a pickle, Kenobi. I'm in a pickle because you introduced me to these guys, and they're awesome, and I want to be able to help. All right, but anyway, so yeah, we'll do GAC on this account tomorrow afternoon, and then we'll do the main account Thursday, as we normally do. My mom gets here tomorrow night, so I'm gonna have to kind of stream around family time a little bit more than normal, and then we will be gone this weekend. There's not much I can do about that. I'll be gone for 2 days. So Saturday is Sammy's birthday. I might try to do something with that. Figure out a way to go live on like my iPad or something, and just sing Sammy happy birthday or something like that. I don't know. But it is his channel. I'm just the guy playing it. So that's the deal. That's the situation. Yeah, but I think for sure I'll stream this GAC tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night when it kicks off. So I know that disqualifies the UK people. Maybe might be too late in the day. That's gonna be like what 10 p.m. UK or whatever. But that should be a good time. It should be a good time. But thank you guys for being here. We did snag a couple more follows. We got one overnight. We had Carl Hates CG 2024 coming in hot. We are at 84. My wife has promised me a new gaming chair when we hit 100. So love every single follow I'm getting, because if you knew how much my old ass was hurting right now, you would probably all chip in to buy me a chair yourselves. Also, so I got introduced to this concept called Stream Elements, where I can do campaigns where basically I play games and advertise and, try to get people to sign up and play for free or whatever. And I get paid based on, the community who uses my link or whatever, completing goals. I might start doing that, although I'm a little uncomfortable with it at the moment, but that's a personal thing. It's got nothing to do with the campaigns, but I might start doing some of those from time to time as well. But anyways, we will catch you guys tomorrow for sure. We'll do the free to play GAC and any other fun stuff that happens to crop up and come along. So yeah. And I'm gonna have to make up my mind if I'm gonna buy this or not. So, I could wait. Actually, I could wait until after the sign up expires, so my GAC is locked in, and then buy it and do this last week of 3v3 without this, and then have it for 5v5 going forward, and then that way I can still chip in with the guild. That might be what I do. To me, that seems like a decent balance between the two things, I think. Yeah. Okay. I'll think about it some more. I've got some time. But anyway, guys, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the new follows. We had one overnight. Who was it? Ty Gamer Ty. That name seems familiar. Anyway. Oh, we're in an ad break. But anyways, we will catch everybody tomorrow. Thanks for being here, folks. You guys are the best. And have a good one.